well. First off, it went okay. Received the package. I was like, okay, I think I got everything. I didn't really check. I didn't really double check the website. But actually, as well, shout out to the website. You know, just a little sidetrack thing. Shout out to the website. Very easy to navigate. You know, awesome. Regardably, I did not look in the box. That was my fault in the beginning. But I ended up realizing during the stream, play clip here, I didn't have everything. So in the end, I had to go. DM DarkSeraph or DarkFusions and be like, hey, I didn't get everything. And so we had to go through a whole DM process, and I had to get more parts and everything. And then when I got those parts, the envelope ripped open. So the standoffs for the plate to rest on to bring it low enough to use as a USB-C port were not there. And so I had basically the USB-C port was just like up in here. And so there's no way I could have plugged it in. I could have built it. Only problem was the gaskets for the sides that you put in, there's little gaskets in between the case and the top case and bottom case that keep it from rubbing up against each other and scraping metal on metal. We don't like that. We don't like that here. Unless it's anodized. But these are powder coated. So those gaskets were a little bit too thick for me. I don't know if in shipping it got the outer parts got like bent in, but it is a problem I had. So beware on that part. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything here or anything like that because I feel like that would be wrong for you guys, and I'm not being paid to say anything. If I was, I'd be saying that. But let's just say I got smaller grommets and everything, which worked flawlessly. Thank you, DarkSeraph, for that. They provided those, and then the second stream I did really helped out. But after all that, finally got the keyboard built. But I will say, props to DarkFusion's support. Okay, I work directly with two out of the three CEOs of the company, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. I don't want to get on anybody's bad side. But yeah, the box is okay. I would say it works if this is the only keyboard you're gonna buy. But as an enthusiast, I have multiple other keyboards, so this is the box I gotta keep it in for the rest of time, which to me is a problem. Not only is the foam a problem, but I mean, you could have friction fit a bunch of stuff, and I've already DM'd them about this, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to reiterate: get a actually good made case, kind of like what the Singa Keyboard Unicorn comes in. I love that case. You don't have to go that fancy, but like, you know, a lot of cases are pre-made and everything, and you can zip them up and everything. The zipper case would be amazing with a nice handle, nice carrying case, and then you can ship them in that case, and then just put a box around it. You just put a regular box around it. Easy, simple. You can put your DarkSeraph on the top part of it as well. What I thought of is ghost it in there, make it a black case, and then glossy letters that say DarkSeraph on them, and that would be quite nice. Getting into packaging, like one of the parts was in the foam here, the other one was just kind of laid on top, and then this on top. So that I didn't really enjoy too much. This is what the PCB was in. I don't know about you, but that seems a little bit unsafe because you put the PCB in here and then it could just fall out. And that's just me saying this, and I've already iterated this to them. But you know, just put a zipper on there, or even better yet, just put tape over it, something like that. I mean, I know you guys probably still have a lot of these, and it would be nice if you guys didn't have to just waste a whole bunch of material you already have. So just folding it over and sealing it up would be awesome. What else? They give you business card stickers, a thank you card. I love that. Hardware. They give you a bunch of some hardware in there. Please order the wrench that they have. I cannot stress this enough. This wrench is what saved my life. Okay, it truly did when putting together the keyboard. It is one of the hardest things ever. I tried to show it in the stream. Hopefully I have a clip of that. That'll be showing right here if I do, but if I don't, oh well. Yeah. So the construction of the keyboard. So the construction of the DarkSeraph was actually pretty simple, straightforward, until you got to putting the top and bottom case together. You see these little cutouts here? I don't know if that's showing up well on camera. But those cutouts are for the nuts that need to go in there, or the flange nuts, because there's screws on the side here. There's screws on the side, as you can see in the side profile look right here. I'll give you guys a nice little 360 as I'm explaining this, but those flange nuts go in there. You drop it in there, you gotta just, and you already have like, let's say 2 already screwed in, you gotta shake it out and everything. I personally don't like that. The design choice seems really, specifically tailored to the industrial type, which is cool and all. It does have a very nice look. It's just, for me, I found it hard to put together when I was putting it together. Okay, I found it, I had good luck with it. I had a little steady hands, little raccoon-like hands, but for an everyday person, I don't think they're going to be able to. So maybe tailoring it towards them would probably be better. I know this is more for enthusiasts, like myself, but for the everyday person who just wants a nice looking rugged keyboard for their desk, this works. In the assembly process as well, I experienced, something that I've never experienced. The aluminum plate was too thick. I'm talking thick with 4 or 5 seats, okay? This thing was the thickest plate I could possibly put a switch in. Hands down. Now, is that a bad thing? No, not at all. That's, in some cases really good. If you do a lot of heavy gaming, it doesn't flex as much, which helps with actuation points and everything, and helps to be more reactive. Also, you should probably get a Hall Effect keyboard, just because it probably would be better. Now, for this board, it's meant to be typed on, so the flex should be there. Now, I'm not going to say it's bad or good. I mean, it's all up to preference. But for me, I didn't have a very good experience with it. The typing was very stiff, and the flex cutouts for the plate weren't really there. You can see it in clips like this, that it really just wasn't meant to be as stiff as what it was, but, we all learn, and they make PCs. DarkFusion does, so I'm not going to hold it against them. I'm just going to sit here and say it is better to, let's say, make a keyboard with a thinner plate, so that way you get a little bit more flex for people who like to use this for typing. Now, mounting style wise, coating wise, very nice. Okay, I love it, hands down. You do have to use the foam in this in order to make it sound good, but I mean, I think I got it pretty good. Pretty good, yeah. But all in all, it's gonna stay in my collection just because of the way it looks. It looks really nice. It's out there. It's not a very, what's it called? It's not a very, universal board, but in my mind, I think it looks excellent on almost any desk. In minimalist desks, I think it would look very much aesthetic for a rustic, minimalistic look. I think it would look very aesthetic for a nice chaotic look. So let's say you have a bunch of plants or something like that. You can get a nice green top, brown bottom, kind of like the Minecraft grass block. Shout out to that guy. And you can have a nice green top, brown bottom cased keyboard to go with your plant themed setup if you want. I mean, there's so many options when they have so many different colors available if you work with them. I'll leave links to all of their socials and everything down in the description. I'll probably just link their website, and then you guys can find the rest of their socials at the bottom of their website. But yeah, this is one of those boards that I don't know. I just it's one of those things. I was super excited about it because it's something unique. I've never seen it before, and when I met them at the Milwaukee Retro Convention, I can't remember. It's been like 8 months. You know, I met them over there. I'll share some Twitter posts if I can find them. But when I met them there, it seemed like I got this connection with them. And I was talking with who was I talking with? Hold on, let me look it up. I think I was talking with Brian and Henry. Brian and Henry. I was talking with them because they were the only two there. Goofballs, by the way. Love them. And they were really, really nice, and I'm really excited about this board. That made me excited. And so that's why I wanted to pursue, working with them to be able to bring you guys this video. And so shout out to them for being so enthusiastic and exciting about their product. Okay? When you have, owners of a company being so excited about a product, it really does just emphasize the fact that that company wants to satisfy every customer. And they have satisfied me. So, I mean, if you guys want, you guys can subscribe to the video. Be sure to, comment your thoughts on this keyboard. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on typing away.